In just a couple days, the season winner stone statues will come to life and whoop your ass. This is the yearly anniversary event called Living Legacy. It kicks off on the Asia server on July 14th, 23 UTC, and on the EU and US server on July 15th at 10 UTC. The event goes until August the 3rd on the Asian server and August the 4th on the EU and US server. Monuments of the past Guild Season champions will come to life and roam the open world as mob bosses. In case you didn't know, you can find these monuments in the Conqueror's Hall in your royal city. Last season's winner is out front, which is currently Heralds of Valhalla from Season 32. The statue commemorates one of the characters from the guild. Inside, you can see the past season winners. Except currently, they have mysteriously disappeared. Woo! That's because they're getting ready to fight and whoop your ass in the open world. Once the event starts, you can find these bosses in zones tier 5 and up. And once you defeat them, there's a chance of them dropping exclusive anniversary items, limited time skins, and a cake that boosts your fame. There is of course a much higher chance of getting rewards dropped in the black zones because of the extra loot modifiers. And you have an even higher chance if you get premium, along with extra fame, learning points and other rewards. And if you do buy premium or anything else in the Albion store, make sure to use code SILVA, S-I-L-V-A. It really helps me out. Thank you so much for your support. Now, let's check out the current most popular builds. Over the past week, the top build for the open world has been Bear Paws, combined with the Fiend Cowl, Assassin Jacket and Royal Sandals. Of course, pair it with an Undead Cape. It was used most often with Invisibility Potions and Beef Stew or Avalonian Beef Stew. Looks like there is a lot of ganking going on. This build is perfect for sneak attacks. The second most popular build was this very beginner-friendly PvE build with the Battle Axe, with the Torch as offhand. It was most often used with the Hunter Hood, the Mercenary Jacket, and Soldier Boots. And it's paired with the Avalonian Cape, and most commonly the potion that is used is Gigantify and the Beef Stew as food. And the number 3 build was this PvP Holy Staff build, with the Sarcophagus offhand. It was used with the Mage Cowl, Mage Robe, and Assassin Shoes, paired with a Fort Sterling Cape, and the food and potions were Pork Omelette and of course Poison. If you're wondering why these builds are popular and how to use them, I have broken it all down in my last video. I actually think all 3 of these builds have a flaw and they could all be improved with 1 or 2 swaps. If you want to get more out of your builds, be sure to check that out next. And now on to the current rankings. The top gankers have all changed since last week. On the EU server, we have Abdulillah with the 8.2 Death Givers who looted 274 million silver. On the Asia server, we have X Lightso with the 8.2 Bear Paws. He looted over 250 million silver. And on the US server, it's Esfoladin Ho FPS1 with the Dagger Pair or Bloodleather. He looted 208 million silver. The top solo player on the EU server is still Samurai Dios, now with the 7.1 Bloodleather. In Asia, it's still DCM Game LOL, still running Bloodleather and Torch. And on the US server, it's still Excel, who switched to 7.4 Death Givers. The best corrupted stalkers are unchanged on the EU and Asia servers, shapeshifting still with Lightcaller, but 1 tier up to 6.2, and Porori running the same 4.2 Daybreaker and Taproot. In the US, the number 1 spot was taken by Alone in Tokyo, awesome Rust player by the way, who is playing the tier 5 Battle Axe and Torch. And finally, the top Depths players are still holding their spot from last week. Gronduil in Europe with 8.4 Polehammer, Langfeng CC in Asia with the 8.4 Great Hammer, and the Jensen with the 8.4 Bow. That's it for now, see you in the next one.